On the right side of your screen, you'll find the Settings panel. Simply click on the button with the gear icon to open it. At the very top, you'll find a drop-down menu for our models. Our universal model ArtSpace.ai Nova is designed for creating any type of image. Next on the list is the ArtSpace.ai Photorealism model, perfect for achieving images that look incredibly real. Then we have the ArtSpace.ai Dream Studio model, which is fantastic for creating characters that appear to have jumped right out of an animated movie. Lastly, we offer the ArtSpace.ai Anime Alchemist model. As you may have guessed, this model is perfect for creating anime-style images. The content filter is here to make sure your art space stays a safe place. By default, it is enabled and it ensures that our AI models won't draw anything that might not be safe for work. However, we believe in giving you the freedom to express yourself. So you have the option to turn this filter off. Just keep in mind that while you're free to get creative without any restrictions, we still wouldn't tolerate anything illegal. So after switching to disabled, you'll be prompted with a message that reminds you that although the filter will be turned off, we still expect you to create responsibly. Next, you will find a text field labeled as negative prompt. This works similarly to the prompt box that you use to specify what you'd like to draw. However, you use the negative prompt box to describe what you don't want to draw. The default value is blurry, watermark, text, logo, but of course, you are welcome to adjust this, depending on the subject you are drawing. For example, if you are trying to draw a focused subject with a blurry background, you shouldn't use the word blurry in your negative prompt. A good practice is to use the default value and adjust it accordingly whenever you see our models draw something unintended. Now let's talk about the seed number. This is an advanced topic, so if you are new to ArtSpace.ai, this might feel a bit overwhelming. Just know that it's totally fine to skip this topic and return to it later. Ready? Let's start with the overall idea of the seed number. You already know that ArtSpace.ai draws a new unique image every time you click the magic button, even if you use the same prompt. But why is that? Behind the scenes, every image is drawn from a reference point. For simplicity, let's say this reference point tells ArtSpace.ai where to place the brush and make the first brush stroke. And this reference point is what we call the seed number. By default, the seed number is empty. This tells ArtSpace.ai to randomly choose a seed number for us every time we draw an image. Now if we draw an image using the same prompt but with 3 different seed numbers, we'll get 3 different images. And that's exactly what happens when we leave the seed number field empty. Let's run a little experiment. We leave the seed number field empty and draw an image using the prompt, vibrantly colored parrot in the rainforest photorealistic. Now ArtSpace.ai tells us which seed number it used to draw the image. Let's copy and paste this last used seed number back into the seed number field. Our experiment is all set up. If we now draw again, using the same prompt, we will get the exact same image, over and over again, because we are now using a fixed seed number, coupled with our prompt, which is still the same. And that's already the first use case, being able to recreate an image. Here's another use case. Sometimes you might like how ArtSpace.ai drew an image, but you'd also like to explore if it can draw something similar. What you can try doing is using a neighboring seed number. So, if you like an image and ArtSpace.ai tells us that it used the seed number 144556652 to create it, then you might want to increase or decrease this seed number by 1 or 2, to see if a neighboring seed number produces something equally great. This doesn't always work, but it's worth a try and a great way to explore similar images. One last use case. Sometimes you might like how ArtSpace.ai drew an image but you would like to slightly modify the prompt without losing the overall concept of the image. In this case, you can also reuse the seed number, slightly modify your prompt, and draw the image again. Just know that ArtSpace.ai might not be able to stick to the overall concept of the image if you change the prompt too much. Another great way to draw an image from an overall concept is to use the seed image, which we will explore in a second. Just one last note on the seed number. You can also redraw images from our public gallery by copying and pasting the prompt and the seed number. Just know that you also have to match the model, the dimensions as well as the negative prompt, basically the entire settings, in order to redraw the exact same image. Let's talk about the seed image. Similar to the seed number, this feature lets you guide ArtSpace.ai by providing a reference point. But instead of using a number as the reference point, which is a very abstract way of telling ArtSpace.ai where to start drawing, you can use an actual image to take ideas from. You can upload your own images from the web or even images that you've generated with ArtSpace.ai. So, let's upload a seed image that we would like ArtSpace AI to take ideas from. Once uploaded, we also have the option to set the seed image variance. This lets us set how strict we want ArtSpace AI to follow the seed image, or in other words, how creative we want ArtSpace AI to be. A lower value will make ArtSpace AI stick closer to the seed image. A higher value, on the other hand, gives ArtSpace AI more freedom to be creative. A good starting point is around 80, but this can vary based on the seed image and of course what you'd like to achieve. A value that works good for one seed image might not necessarily work good for another seed image. So, feel free to play around with the seed image variance. Oh, by the way, the seed image is also excellent if you're looking to create alternative versions of an image. Just upload the image as the seed image and set the value to the lower end, maybe around 20. This allows you to create alternate versions that still closely resemble the original.